is Synnøve. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Norway. So on a typical day at the climate negotiations, I usually get up between 7 and 7:30, but this day I overslept by an hour. So I nearly missed breakfast. I managed to just take some food and then get on the way to the conference. So the first week of the negotiations, I've been a part of the Bond Zone team, which is the zone where most of the civil society things are going on, and also all the pavilions for the different countries. When you get to the conference, the first thing you do is going through the security check. When you've done that, you find the meeting room or whatever event you're going to. Usually I first go to the younger meetings, and at the younger meetings you get updated on what's going on in Youngo, also what meetings are going to be, what actions are going to be during the day, so it's very useful to get to note down the timings and sort of plan your day during that meeting. At least that's what I do. During the Youngo meeting, I got curious about the action working group in Youngo, so I met up with the person who's responsible for that. We got information on how you do an action, what sheets you have to fill in. There's a lot of rules you have to follow. You can't have an action at whatever point in the negotiations. You have to apply for a certain spot on a certain time and explain everything that has to do in the action, all the signs, everything that's written, everything you're going to say. So it's quite strict, and to do an action in these negotiations you have to really plan it, what you're going to do. After the Younger meetings, I usually try to make it to the daily track, which is arranged by Climate Tracker. Climate Tracker is young journalists who work on climate change. They are really good at following the negotiations and updating other people on what's going on, and also try to explain it in a language that is easier to understand if you don't know all the words that they use in the negotiations. I'm gonna contact Björk. I'm considering if I should go to a meeting on ACE or if I should go to the art space. I haven't decided yet. Art space, so I think it's gonna be cool.
All sorts of materials.
And the art space is a space that you can go during the negotiations to make banners or anything you need for any actions. So we wanted to go and check it out to see where it is, see what type of resources they have there. So it was great, and it was a lot of fun to sit and paint and things like that. This is not something I normally do during the negotiations, so it was really cool to try that out. And also we made a small sign with the RGE Twitter and Instagram.
Equals.
So after the art space, I went to a communications meeting in Youngo. This was the first meeting that I attended in communications this year. It was also the first time that I met one of the persons in like real life and not over the internet, because we have been chatting and talking and doing communications throughout the year, but I never met that person in real life, so that was nice. We had this idea to do a live stream every evening to update on the negotiations and to spread what's happening at the negotiations to other YMCA members in other parts of the world. So for this I brought a 360-degree camera. So each night I'm setting it up, doing all the like technical stuff around it. I think having this live stream is important because it gives access to a lot more people who else wouldn't maybe be able to go, because going to these negotiations are quite expensive. You have to pay like the tickets and everything, so not a lot of people can afford it. And having these live streams means that you give access to people who else maybe couldn't be there. Also, it's informing people that these things are actually going on and that Camp Climate is happening, the UN climate negotiations are happening, and you can get involved with it if you want to.
We're starting it now and we're just waiting.
I want to encourage everyone to take action on climate change and to use whatever you're comfortable doing. Like for me, it's communications. That's what I'm comfortable with, so that's what I mostly do. And that's also what something I'm really passionate about, so I enjoy doing this. And I try to say that to people, that you can actually find something you like doing and make that climate action somehow.